Hello guys and welcome back to the CPC channel, and today we have an interview with our own commissioner Shadow. Shadow, say hi to the fans.
Hey guys, 681Shadow. As Phalop said, you're a CPC commissioner, and I'm the coach of the Connecticut Krookodiles once again for yet another season. So I'm pretty happy that we're in our fourth season.
Yeah, I think we're doing quite well. We're quite a healthy league. So with a bit of reflecting upon last season, upon season 3, how do you feel about your past performance?
I don't feel well at all about my performance. For those of you who are watching that may not know, I went 2-10. Not only did I go 2-10, I believe minus 27 in a league. It was in my own league, which is definitely not something that you want to have on your portfolio. So definitely not the best thing, but in this season, but that just gives me more motivation for this season as I want to do better.
Yeah, I think that's always a nice drive to have behind you. So so how did you actually get into the whole competitive Pokemon and the Draft League format especially?
All right, so the way I got into just competitive Pokemon in general, like I remember watching some videos like Hayden, Shofu, people like that, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, this looks pretty cool. So I found like Pokemon Online, and this is like way back before Showdown even
Yeah.
existed. I was young and didn't know how to play the game whatsoever. So I was just messing around on there, and then took a bit of a break, then found out about Showdown, and then tried out Showdown. It was pretty cool, and then I took a little break after that. Then I kind of got into it once like I found out that like myself and Volume, who are friends in real life,
Mm-hmm.
both were into Pokemon. We found out like a few years ago, so we started playing Showdown together for a while, which leads into how we came up with CPC, which was basically we were watching that he had been watching a bit of the GBA,
Mm-hmm.
and I hadn't really been watching that, but we both started watching the UCL, and we were like, and towards the end of the UCL season, like it was towards the end of the regular season, we were
Mm-hmm.
like, this seems pretty cool. We should try to do this for ourselves. So we gathered a bunch of friends, had an eight-person season one, and then we just moved on from there.
And
That's really how I got into in the like draft league. And I just branched out eventually with more connections. Like first I was just in CPC, then people in CPC had connections with this other league, um ran by now a very good friend of mine, and that's how I got acquainted with Gypsy and Anthony.
yeah,
And
that's
from
cool.
there it moved on and on. Oh, I'm being called by my mom, so I'll have to edit this.
Hmm? Okay. So
Sorry about that. I'm back.
yeah, I will just edit it out, so no point.
Yeah, edit. Yeah,
Okay. So were you done with your story?
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I think I think most people got into it like with UCL or GBA respectively. I think most people got the drive from there. So that's really cool. And you also pretty summed up how much experience you got over the over the past year, 2 years maybe. So overall, with regarding like the whole shift from Gen 6 to Gen 7, how did you experience it? Do you like the current meta we have with all the new mons?
I think the what we have now for Gen 7 is pretty interesting, especially with a bunch of new concepts like the terrain setting tabus and Z
Mm-hmm.
moves, and I feel like the meta turn took a pretty big turn with everything that got introduced. And even though I've only really been in two leagues and then the NPL Minors tournament and also overseeing our off season, I'm
Mm-hmm.
really liking what we have in Gen 7 so far, and it's gonna be really cool to finally join a league to have get more experience with some of these new mods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can definitely see that. So yeah, I think the big one of the big things with Gen 7 introduced was the C moves. How do you like them? Do you want them to be banned altogether? Do you want only offensive? Do you want all of them to be able to? Do you want only one Z user, a couple of Z users, maybe your whole team? What's your opinion about it?
I think Z moves bring a whole new dynamic to the game. for the sole reason that you can have like before Generation 7, you could have like this one mon. This is like okay, this mon can counter this mon, and the mon that it counters doesn't really have anything for it. But with Z moves now, the mon that second mon who didn't have anything for the first mon could now have a Z move which would be able to deal with that mon that counters it. So I feel like it
Yeah.
brings a whole new dynamic to the game, and it just makes everything a whole lot more interesting.
Yeah, true. I think the meta shifts a bit offensively because of the Z usage. Do you like the concept of like also the support Z moves, or do you think it should be limited to offense?
I haven't seen too many of the support Z moves, but I do know some of them are kind of ridiculous, like Z Belly Drum, for example,
Yeah,
how it heals your health before taking off the 50%,
yeah,
which
true.
guarantees you that you get the attack boost.
Yeah, I think things like Z belly drum. What's another example? The Z Omni Boost things. I think those should definitely be regulated. But some Z support moves can definitely be a nice addition. It's just how you want to structure it. And do you like the concept? Yeah, we came up with in the CPC with only one Z user. Do you think that's the best, or do you would have preferred a bit more Z users?
Um, I really prefer the use of one as in a previous league that I was in, the
Mm-hmm.
UPC,
Oh yeah.
they had three Z move users, and I really feel like it was a lot harder to prep for three Z moves
Yeah.
because you could look at the matchup and say really any of these things can bring a Z crystal because because depending on their move pools they could bring Z crystals for different things, so you
Yeah.
can never really predict
Mm-hmm.
what's going to bring the Z.
Yeah. I can definitely agree with that. So with now the season fastly approaching, like we're a few days before week one will be up, how confident are you going into this season?
Um, as I stated before, I'm have pretty good confidence going in as I just want to outdo myself, especially from last season, seeing as I went 2-10. But
Mm-hmm.
um, but I don't want to get too overconfident because that will definitely have a negative effect on my performance. So I'm gonna keep it like neutral, kind of, and just work on from there. Put
Okay.
my all into all of my games.
Yeah, that's quite alright. So yeah, we have quite some stiff competition this season again. Like yeah, last season we were really stacked with Gypsy, Maddie, Anthony, but now we still got some really great replacements for them. Like in the off season, we saw Johnny really killing it. A12 made it to finals. Rob Jr. who also won minors this season in the MPL. Vert is really doing great at Gen 7. Do you think there's one or maybe two coaches that are you could say are the most skilled coaches in this league, or do you think it's pretty even?
Um, we definitely have a very stacked league this season with a lot of with all of the coaches. Like I know there's some coaches who you may think are worse than others or better than others. Like like some people may not see myself and Volume, for example, as high caliber of, let's say, like Johnny and some like other of the coaches, but I can't really pick out a best coach in the league. And it's kind of funny because for all the interviews that I've recorded and you guys will see in the coming days if you're watching this video, for all of them, I always told the people I'm interviewing, this is always a really hard question because of just the sheer competition that we've had for this
Yeah,
season.
that's yeah. I can definitely agree with it. We we seem to have a really stacked roster now for 2 seasons, which is really great to have for a league. But besides that, is there like any yeah coach you really look forward to play or like not to play?
Um, I really look forward to playing Volume
Mm-hmm.
because as I said, we've known each other for quite a long time
Yeah.
as we're friends in real life, and we haven't actually had a league game against each other since CPC season 2, which was well over a year ago. So I really want to play him.
Yeah.
I really want to play him as it will be able to show me, and show him how much both of us have improved in that span of time. Because we've just seen each other play, but we haven't actually faced each other in quite some time in a competitive, serious league match.
Okay. Yeah.
So I really want to play Volume.
Mm-hmm.
But going on to who I don't want to play, there's
Mm-hmm.
not really anyone that I don't want to play in the season. as there's a lot of really strong competition in this season, and it's definitely going to be fun either way. But it's kind of funny because my entire division from season 3 is in the other conference, so I don't actually have any of those matches
Yeah.
except for one. I think I play one of you guys from our last season division. But
that could be. Yeah. I don't think you play me, but you could play one of the others. Yeah, true.
yeah, but that definitely makes it a whole new game, as I'm going to be facing the people who were not in my division, or I did not face at all last season.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the people that were in the other conference last season are in my conference this season, or in my division. So it's definitely gonna be really fun to play some coaches I haven't played. I haven't played Yost. I haven't played the Bird. Haven't played Togavor. It's definitely gonna be really fun to play them, and kind of scary with all the skill, but I think I'll hold out.
Yeah, for sure. So I think we're now quite at the end of this interview. So is there any way the viewers can get a hold of you through YouTube, Twitter, etc.?
Yeah, you can definitely comment on my YouTube videos. My YouTube channel is 681Shadow. You can find that on the screen or in the description. If you want to message me on Twitter or tweet at me, my Twitter is at 681Shadow. I'm on Discord. I'm pretty sure if you applied for CPC, you will have seen my Discord because I use it as the example on the application.
Yeah.
So if you want to contact me on Discord, you definitely can, and that's about it. So
yeah, that's good. I think we will wrap it up for now, guys. I think we will be around midway through the interviews by now, so definitely look forward to the interviews to come, and also in a few days the matches will be up, so definitely look forward to and subscribe to all the coaches we have this season. And yeah, make sure to check out our matches because they will definitely be interesting and a lot of close games will happen, I can tell you that. So that's it for now, guys. I will see you later. Bye.